So we're getting close to release on Space Pyrates OSR, a game of character and vessel building. I have done a revamp of the treasure and big and little implosion system. I've weakened that just a bit because we had so many sad endings to so many sad characters. Nobody, well, I can't say nobody. Some people did die, but the majority of people just never really got any sort of magic ability. It was such a hard grind. I'm not necessarily opposed to that, but I do have to listen to the testers when they cry out in anguish and shame. I will start again. I will be playing. In this case, Lance. Lance is an engineer, which works as a legionnaire in this case, a former military. If you like to play the dwarves in space, the legionnaire is the dwarf import from the fantasy version. I have all of my aces, and I'm ready to get started. And here comes the first big and little roll of the game. I love that. Did it show up? Flash? No, it's Greg's character. Here it comes, 5 and 1. Right into a battle. Okay, could be a short game. Battle 1, evade. Now, suffer big and little implosion with greater D6 magnitude unless protected by the safeguard of propulsion and naval defenses. I do not have any vessel technology starting here. And group play I get an XP, but I don't get a group play and solo play. And I can either continue the battle here, or no, it says this battle ends. The only way I could continue the battle here is I'd have to throw in both my robots and luck. Let me see how much damage I took from this. Big and little, it hits at 4-1. That's we're at. Oh, that's out here. I could possibly, by rolling magnitude, damage or destroy my. Let's see if I can get a low number here. 1. A 1 means it just barely scuffed the paint in 4-1. That is a change as going forward. And here comes the next roll of the game. I'm just going to go and that battle is over and go to the next one. And I got a 6-6. That's Calamity Ensues. Now the Calamity Ensues, a little bit different from the fantasy. These are not benchmark. You can get the Calamity Ensues anywhere your ship is. I still have my little ship here at 1-1. I have some solar array in case I get something I need to power. I have some tanks, which are not a bad thing to have default. I could also have rubbish bin. Tanks, of course, hold flammables and poison, and the rubbish bin holds transition metals. If you don't know your chemistry, look up a periodic table. You'll see that those are gold. And also, I have a no man's land, which is basically the cyber circuitry to hook up a big ass tech if I should get anything that I find there. And I do not have any GPs. The GPs would be the general purpose pods that hold luxury goods that I can trade. I am both a pirate and a transport merchant, which is pretty authentic. The Vikings were certainly pirates and transport merchants, and the pirates themselves in the age of piracy, they were pirates and transport merchants. And here comes my next roll of the game. Well, that's 6-6. We don't want to ignore it. Cosmic Null. Means all characters with psychic aspects roll poof. Now I am a legionnaire. I do not start with any psychic powers, and I will only get one every even level. And that's not going to help me that much at this point. Additionally, everyone rolls Surgeruni. That roll is made at +1 for results. So let me roll a d6 at 1. It's going to be a 7, and I think I'm damning myself here. 7. On your one of your safeguards becomes inert, and now choose for yourself. I don't have any. But the possessions but something in your possession becomes +0 and deactivates. No, it may not be a spare object you packed along or something you just found and stowed. Select from the gear you carried. You may have something already at 0, so no net effects. That's a slight change on that Surgeruni. If you have, for instance, the handheld and a pistol and a helmet, but you don't have the full suit yet, you can affect the least of your gear. Now this is mostly going to hit you later on when you are fully kitted out in all of these most advanced technologies. I'll read them off just because I think they're pretty neat. Where you have your chameleon camouflage or your non-corporeal state, or you have as your body armor a Kevlar exoskeleton or neutronium. Or from cybernetics, you go from a HUD to the cybernetic implants to an actual time predictive algorithm in your mind. Ooh, spooky. This is space opera. It's not hardcore science fiction. A lot of the stuff is a Buck Rogers, John Carter of Mars, if he was traveling a spaceship, and Flash Gordon would be a perfect example of the style of play here. A little bit more trade heavy than that, but we'll see what happens. Can I say Han, or will the mouse police come and get me? Well, let's see. I don't have that many subscribers and I don't have that many viewers, so I think I can get away from it. Because which Han am I talking about? Oh, no, I'm not talking about the Han who is a... What the hell was that guy? Corphillian? No. Well, my guy will be a Corphillian. No, Lance is not a Corphillian. Lance is Terran. Back there at Saul. What am I doing? Well, I'm going into the next set of encounters. More later.